I recently ran across a new acronym I'd not heard before. Jedi. Now I know. Star Wars fans will tell me Jedi's been around forever. You're right. The Jedis are out fighting the establishment. Well, this Jedi's a bit different. This is the one that's been co-opted by the woke community. And it stands for Justice, Equity, Diversity, Inclusion. See? That's it. Now today we're going to focus on justice and equity, the first two of these. And for a lot of people, they're very confused because they consider these two concepts to be interchangeable, especially in the woke community. They consider them to be the same thing. However, that's far from reality. Justice is getting what you deserve based on your actions or what's been done to you. So let's unpack that a little bit. Let's say that you chose to drive drunk, and because of that, you ran somebody over. Well, justice would dictate that you should be punished for that. You would do jail time or whatever else it may be. Now, let's say on the flip side, you're out in the street walking along and somebody knocks you down, beats you up, and steals your watch. Well, they get found and arrested. The watch gets recovered by the police. It's returned to you, and that person gets charged. Well, that would be justice because of the action of that other individual, and you were wronged and you were made whole once again. That would be deemed to be good justice. Now, equity is a whole different animal. Let's say that you've studied super hard, you finished high school, college, or let's say you've been in a trade school, you've got yourself a really well-paying job, or you're self-employed, or whatever it may be. And because of all the effort you put in, you're set for the next few years. Now, the neighbor next to you hasn't done any of these things. Well, they basically sat around, they've never finished high school, lived in mom's basement, not managed their resources or spending or anything else. To the woke community, the equity in that situation would be that that person should have the same earnings as you. They should have the same home as you, the car as you, as everything else. That would deem to be equitable. It's not based on their actions or anything they've done. It's based on the outcome of the greater community, or usually in these cases, they look at the people that have done the best, but fail to realize all the work, effort, and sacrifices that have taken to get to that stage. That is what they consider to be equity. So when you are looking at these two concepts, they're totally different. One is based on your actions. The other one is based on the actions of everyone around you. And they are not interchangeable by any stretch of the imagination. Therefore, if you're having a conversation with someone who starts espousing justice and equity and all the stuff, ask them first to clarify, what does that mean? Get them to unpack that, so that way you both are starting from the same point and you're talking about the same thing. Because you may agree that yes, justice is good and equity is good and everybody, whatever that concept may be. But because you're talking from two different ends of that same word, you're not really talking about the same concept, and you may blindly go along with them because you're not understanding it as to how they see it. That's why language is so important, and that's why the left is always using slogans and things that sound good. Who doesn't think that Black Lives Matter as a classic example? But the organization is a lot different than the concept. So really, really be sure that you're both talking about the same thing. Anyway, I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. You can also follow me in my Rumble on my Locals account. Of course, comment on this video and check out some of my past videos. And by all means, comment on those as well. And I will see you next time.